Today's episode is presented by our favorite sponsor, A Game. Whether you're at home or at work, in the gym or in the classroom, success means giving nothing less than your best, your peak performance, your A game. And now there's a beverage designed to help you bring your best when you need it most. A Game is full of essential vitamins and nutrients to keep your body primed for action and provides hydration to boost recovery after you've given your all. Bring your A Game, bring your best, and tell the world, bring it on. Go get your A Game. drinkagame.com. And before we get into this episode, hit the subscribe button, hit the like,
please
drop a comment, tell us what you think. Now let's get into it.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the show, what a wonderful delight. Patsy and T.Ross better chop up on the mic. Just sit back, have a laugh, catch a vibe, and enjoy the ride.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
It's been a while. It's been.
I know. We've been. This is like the first episode, maybe a couple weeks. Yeah, had to take a little bit of vacation time. Been away for a little bit.
How was you were in Greece? Where?
Yeah, I was in Greece. Pretty much
where the walls are white and the water's blue.
And it's literally everything is like white and blue. Like all the homes, all the buildings are white, and all the rooftops were all like blue. So I was in Greece.
It was relaxing, huh?
Yeah, it was a honeymoon trip. It was cool, bro. We were right on the water. Had a little pool. I'm not in a whatever the hell you call it, patio, backyard, or something we had in our room, but it was cool. We didn't go with the kids. We were chilling.
Little love getaway. That sounds nice.
Bro.
Sounds relaxing.
I mean, all we did was kick it and drink and
what
I got fucked up, bro. I got fucked up a few of the nights too. Not gonna lie, I didn't see it coming.
You're not a big drinker. You're not a big drinker.
No, I don't drink. But what happened was we're at the beach one day, and I ran into a whole bunch of Toronto fans, and I'm just on the way to my cabana.
It always happens. It always happens. It always happens.
Every vacation.
Raptors fans everywhere.
Raptor fans, they're global, bro. They're everywhere. I was just walking to my cabana, and then these two guys tapped me on the shoulder. Yo, T.Ross, is that T.Ross? Oh, yeah. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Hey, what's up, guys? They're like, hey, we got to come take a shot later. Yeah. I was like, okay, whatever. I lay down my cabana. Another group of guys come up. I was like, hey, you're Terrence, right? I was just like, yeah. They was like, oh, we just want to say we're big Toronto fans and, season ticket holders for a long time. We loved you there, yada, yada. But this whole time, they're like handing me like a glass of champagne, whatever. I drink that. My wife orders a bottle of champagne. I'm chopping up with these random fans, drinking champagne, and then I go back with these other guys, take more shots, and next you know, it's nighttime, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta go home. And then after that, my wife is like, yeah, now we're going to dinner with the people that we just met that got us drunk. And so I'm just like, all right, fuck it. We go. Start the night off with like espresso martinis. That wakes me up. And then we drink a little bit more, and then that next day was hell, bro. It was bad. And I didn't really eat anything that whole day, so like I woke up the next day just like, not in good shape. I was throwing up. It was a rough night. We had to get
that's rough.
IVs.
That is rough.
Vacation.
They say you just go on vacation to eat at different spots, and that's about it.
That's all we did, bro. It was fun until
that's your first time being in Europe.
First time, other than playing, the Magic when I was Raptors, but that was the first time like in actual like Europe, that deep into Europe. We had to take like a helicopter to get to the island we went to, Mykonos. That was terrifying. Terrifying.
What were your thoughts? You're getting up on this helicopter.
Bro,
is it just unstable? It's just the
no. It wasn't like that. I thought it was gonna be a little more choppy, but thank God it was a calm day, and we were just flying over water too. So that's where I'm just like, bro. I feel like I was in like the opening scene of Jurassic Park, where the helicopter is just flying into Isla Sorna or whatever the hell it's called. That's what I just thought of. I was like, I don't know. It was a fun experience. I was nervous. I'm sticking my hand out the window. I'm just like, yo, this is too much for me. But
did you guys
I'm glad I did it.
Were you guys up pretty high, or it was pretty like low? I mean, did it feel like you're scared of the height, or because you're such like a small thing?
Yes, I was such in a small cabin. I'm next to the pilot. The rotors are
it's so loud,
are deafening. I had these headphones on. Like it was just the whole experience. I'm like, damn, bro, this is wild. It's definitely scary though. It's beautiful, breathtaking, but also terrifying.
Bro,
yeah.
Have you been watching any documentaries lately?
I watched the one with you, with Metallica.
Yeah, okay. Well, you obviously got obsessed with that.
Stock.
But that was interesting.
That was an amazing documentary.
Yes, we watched Metallica at 2 a.m. at night. It was
at 2 a.m. night. It was a wild documentary.
It's so long though. It's so long though. But I was
not really.
Bro, I was watching this one you need to watch. It's called Tell Me Who I Am. I don't know if it's on Netflix. It's about these twins. I'll just give you a brief breakdown of what it is.
Just tell me the whole thing right now.
No, I don't. Well, okay. It's been out for 2 years, so it's basically, I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but it's a crazy documentary. So it's a twin that wakes up in his hospital bed. I think he's in his later teens. He got in a bad motorcycle accident, and his helmet slid up, hit his head, forgot everything in his life, but woke up and only remembered his twin. Didn't remember his parents. Didn't remember anything. Woke up and only remembered his twin.
Wait. Now, going into this, before the crash, did he think that he was the only child up until then, or did he always just have a twin?
No, he's had a twin his whole time. Like his whole life.
Okay, cool.
But he got in an accident and forgot every single thing, but woke up and knew that was his twin. That's the only thing he knew. His mom came up.
No shit. It's probably the dude looks just like him. Like that's me.
I mean, yeah, but think about that. You're laying in bed. It's not like he's seeing a mirror. He's just looking and seeing like this guy.
I'm just saying,
and just recognizes in his head like that's my twin. I don't know. It's just crazy that happens. Yeah. Is what I'm saying. Like
that a twin recognizes its twin.
but then he only recognizes his twin. Like you have your parents too. You have your parents too, and you live with. They were living with them. It wasn't like, but
yeah.
So basically, he has to relearn everything. He has a girlfriend. He doesn't know her. He has friends. He doesn't know them. So his twin is basically playing God and telling him everything that's happened in his life, and has to break down everybody. And who they are.
The situation. What year did this take place?
This is old. This is like 70s or 80s.
Oh, it's happening. God damn.
So they're older. They're like probably 50, 60 now.
I wonder if like there has to be blank spots in his life still.
Yes. So he would see pictures and then be like, "Did we go on family vacation?" And his brother would be like, "Yeah, we went on family vacation, blah blah blah. We used to have a great time, blah blah blah, all this stuff." But they had a really weird family life. So his brother kept asking about the family, like why are they lived like in a shed, the boys did, and the parents lived in the house, and they had to be told when they can come in. They couldn't go into their parents' living quarters. All this weird stuff. Parents are super weird, but they'd have big parties, but they would always just be living out in this these shed type things. So the brother is just asking asking us questions like, why is this? And his other brother's lying and saying, no, it's this, blah, blah, it's just normal, blah, 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 whatever.
Wait, and do you have the name of this documentary?
Yeah, it's called Tell Me Who I Am.
Jesus Lord.
So he's like, whatever. He lets it pass. Time goes by. They're like 30 something. Their dad dies. And they got close to their family, and their dad dies. And their dad's
I knew you were going to tell this whole documentary.
No, but no. I'll speed it up though. But it's basically, it gets deep and dark. Ends up finding that they were molested by the family.
Oh, geez, that just took a left turn. God,
crazy. So he basically lied to him for 30 years of what his life was before.
Oh God! Now there's more trauma.
Well, that's why the brother didn't want to do it, but he couldn't tell him face to face. He never told him. So in the documentary, they have him watch a video of his brother telling him everything that happened, and his parents were giving him to other people, passing him off to other rich families. It was bad. That's where it got deep into child trafficking.
Wow. What? And this is on Netflix?
Yes. Go watch it. It's crazy. I know I just basically broke it down, but there's so much in it that
I don't know if I want to watch that one.
It has some Jeffrey. It made me think of Jeffrey Epstein stuff, but they don't even talk about that. It's what? It's crazy. It's crazy. It was. I just found it one night because I was looking through documentaries. I was like, I need to watch something. I'm like, tell me who I am. Who is this? Just never even heard of it.
Oh, jeez, God, I wish that's pretty bad. There's a few documentaries I've watched that I don't ever want to watch. I think this one, I'm gonna try not to.
It's just insane that Like, would you be mad at your brother? That was the thing that came up. Is like, are you
Mad at
mad
my
at
brother. Be mad at my dad.
and mom? What was his mom? It was his mom.
And
That was the
I would
crazy
be
thing.
mad at I would. Bro.
But he was mad at his brother because his brother lied to him for so many years. But he's like, I didn't want you to have to go through therapy. I didn't want you to have to.
Well, great. I have to do it now. Bro, what do you think was going to happen when I found out? Like, I was going to be like, oh, well, shit. But
yeah.
No, I'm going to be fucked up and asking more questions. And now I'm way worse off. Yo, that had. So when it took a twist, you must have been like jaw dropped to the floor.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? I mean, obviously, when you're watching documentaries, if you watch enough documentaries, you're like, there's got to be something more to this. Obviously, it is crazy. You got a head injury, forgot everything. But, like, there was a deeper, darker past because his brother wasn't telling him everything. He was telling him everything was great. But, like, once you hear that they live in, like, a fucking shed.
It's not great.
Yeah, it's not right. And, like, your parents don't let you go into certain places. But then, like, it was just, and it kept getting twisted deeper. Like, now they're giving them to other families. Like, other families were abusing them. Like, weird stuff. Like art, like taking them to London to see an artist, like some famous artist. Like it's just like
it's similar to the Epstein.
It's exactly like it, and it's like it shows you like
this is a real thing that goes on in real world. This has gotten dark for our listeners that are out there. Sorry, we didn't mean to take this right left turn. Patsy took it, I didn't. But nonetheless, it was. It's
a crazy. It was an intense. I know. Sorry for everybody listening. I didn't mean to. It's just something that I was watching recently, and I was like blown away.
Well, that's a good documentary. Well, since we're on dark documentaries. For all the fans out there, who are the listeners, whoever's listening, here's another crazy documentary. I don't even think you can find it on Netflix anymore. It's called Dear Zachary.
I
remember I told you about that. You watched it? Yeah. That was probably top 3 wildest documentaries I've ever seen in my life. I'm not going to say what it's about, but if you guys ever get a chance, Dear Zachary is a very good documentary. Yeah. It's like a nice developing documentary as, it goes on, but
For real.
For the long-awaited interview with Jalen Suggs, the rookie everybody wants to get to know. We got him here on the T.Ross Podcast. Without further ado, enjoy the show.
Let's welcome to the show the first overall pick for the Magic, selected 5th overall from Gonzaga University, way of Minnesota, the one and only Jalen Suggs. What's up, man? How you doing?
It's good. How y'all doing?
Chilling. Man, those rookies, bro. I love having rookies on the show.
Yes.
I was telling them earlier, bro, we get so much clout off of it. Everybody loves talking to a new guy. So I was just like, fuck around. We got to get them on. I'm going to give them a couple weeks. I wasn't going to ask you out the jump because I know how that process goes. You be doing all these interviews for like a week straight. So I was like, I'm going to give them some time. I'll ask them on the slide. But, yeah, man, appreciate you for coming on the show. But, what's going on, bro? How you living? Like, I know this is a lot going on. How's it been?
Good. It's good, man. Still in the hotel now, trying to get this apartment situation sorted, but good, man. I'm rocking with Orlando, being here with the rest of the squad, and getting to know the city and everything. So it's been good.
So with that fan love, we have been getting blown up, obviously, to get you on the show. Everyone's excited about you coming to the Magic. So have you already been getting this fan love, or what? What's the deal? Downtown, people seeing you?
A little bit. It's good. I love the city, man. Like just seeing everybody like from draft night. And, how everybody reacted there and how excited they was, and I've seen a couple people here and, just the good words and, positivity. I love it. So, man, really just waiting to get the season started, see them all in Amway, turn them up.
Sure.
It's interesting transition. I'm actually in Spokane, Washington, which is where you came from. So what's that transition from like Minnesota to Spokane? Now you're in Orlando. Now you're crossing the country.
Yeah, it's different. No winters, which is a blessing.
For sure.
Facts. I hate the cold.
It's been good though. I got my man down here. My family's getting ready to move out here. So I think, but that's been the hardest part, just being away from, and I went back home for like a week. But just saying bye to all the people, and seeing when we go up there for games, and hopefully someone can come down here for games. But I think that's been a big transition piece. Is just not really being away from them, all the time. Just having to rock out and figure everything out.
So who's gonna live with you this first year?
So my parents are in the spot. I think it's like 5 away, and then my boy helping out. So
that's how you do it, bro. I swear to God, that's how you do it, bro. I wish I would have did it. I mean, but nobody in my family had passports, so nobody could like get to Toronto. But bro, I had my cousin, and he was fucking dickhead. But I mean, it was cool though. Like it's cool because like being by yourself, man. Like I remember my first season, I had to spend Christmas at my crib by myself, and it was just me and my dog. And yeah, bro, I didn't have no Christmas tree. I didn't have no lights. I had nothing, bro. I'm just sitting there watching like cable TV, bro. And I was like, okay, this shit is different, bro. Like,
ain't no, because like until you go through it, like that sucks. Like, it was the same way I still can a little bit, because you know the family could really come down because of COVID and everything. But that's definitely major. Like missing Thanksgiving, not having no meal, bread, things like that.
I can't cook, bro. I still can't cook. So it was. I was down bad.
So speaking of Spokane, explain that run you guys made at Gonzaga, how that all evolved, how the team came together. I mean, you guys were literally ranked first all year. So talk a little bit about that season.
Oh man, special. Honestly, just we had such a good group, you know, and brotherhood's tossed around, and you know, family, you know, that word, you know, is what everybody wants to be in the culture. But like, you know, you really live it there. Like, you know, everybody wants what's best. You know, nobody has an ego on who's scoring each night, on who has the ball, who's labeled the point guard or the shooting guard. Like, everybody just want to get out and win, you know, and have a good time, and that's what we did, and that's what I knew I was going to do going in there, you know, and that's part of the reason I made that decision. But I learned the experience, though. I learned a lot, you know, in playing, you know, some of the bigger schools early, you know, and then, you know, get into the non-conference, you know, understanding, you know, you can't take them lightly at all, because at the end of the day, those are D1 basketball players, you know, and they're hungry, trying to, you know, earn their spot to the league, you know, to make money, to provide, whatever. So, you know, learning that, the game, and then again, just trying to mature and, you know, be with older guys. So it was good, though. Fun experience.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I wish I had that. I didn't get to go to the tournament. I went to the tournament 1 year, bro. We didn't go far, but I had y'all picked to win the whole thing, man. I had y'all picked, and that's bad. Wow. Either way, great fucking shot too. By the way, that shit from half court was you knew it was cash as soon as you shot that shit. You knew it was cash.
The craziest moment, like literally, that whole it was the cardboard, but there was like a decent amount of fans in there for real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it got dead silent. As soon as Johnny scored, like they went crazy, and I started bringing it up. You could hear the noise go down. Once it left my hand, you could have screamed or like said something from the top of the stadium, that stadium, bro, and you would have heard it, bro. It was dead silent. I heard it off the backboard going.
Oh my god, bro!
Ain't no.
I never got to hit no game
winner
like
that.
That's
crazy.
That's
like
some 2K
like
shit,
that.
man. Yeah, that's like some 2K shit. God,
what
man.
So yeah, talk about that a little bit. You went from in the season, there's like literally no fans, right? There was no fans, and then you get to the tournament, and now they're letting people. Was that a different experience for you, especially playing in college arenas? Like I've been in them and played in them, and it's definitely a different situation coming from high school to college, where now you got actual fans there. Talk a little bit about that.
Definitely something I missed, man. Something that I really wish I could have, you know, experienced it. You know, not only at Gonzaga, but you know, all the away games and things like that. Definitely wish I could have experienced that. But yeah, man, I think we had like 4 games with fans. You know, like 200, 300. Our first 2 games in Florida. We had a couple hundred in Sioux Falls when we played Iowa, and then the tournament. So that was really it. You know, and I think the part about that is just not. You know, everybody's so excited, you know, family, friends, you know, everybody want to come catch a game. And, you know, when we travel and things like that, and then, you know, not having them be able to be there, that sucked. Because me, you know, I'm a player that feeds off the crowd and the energy, you know, and the noise. So, like, you know, definitely playing in, like, an empty arena with empty seats and, you know, cardboard fans just don't do it. It was different. It was a lot different.
It is crazy seeing this foot like the NFL right now. Like, you see in, like, how their stadiums are packed. Even last night with the Vegas game, it was like, them places are rocking. Them things
that's gonna
be
us though too. No, like
I know. It's just good to see though. It's good to see.
Yeah,
like, you know, they got some hype for sure.
Because even last year we couldn't even have we had fans, but like all the arenas had like that one, like the lower bowl kind of like blocked off kind of. So it wasn't like the same. And we had these weird cool downs like seats that we had to go to. This shit was whack. Well, I mean, hopefully we ain't got to do that this year. And the masks are hopefully going too.
Right.
Yeah.
Put us back with the fans right on the sidelines.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird, bro. It's gonna be feeling weird having people that close to you. You're gonna feel like people's in your bubble for real. Like they don't let nobody close to the court. Like even though like the court size was like 3-4 steps back from how far it usually is, but This shit, hopefully the first game is sold out to like all 20,000, bro.
Oh, it will be.
Gonna be like that.
It will be for sure. Coming back, bro. You know it's for a fact. Because last year when I went to the game, man, it was weird. It was like 6,000 people in there, and it was just like we're so spaced out. It's like what?
Yeah, it was a weird experience, bro. I don't miss it.
I got one last question about Gonzaga. How much influence did you have on your guy Chet Holmgren going to Gonzaga? I mean, being the number one player he is.
You know, I was in his ear about it. You know, I really just, but I told him early, and you know, I reminded him again. You know, once he was getting ready to, you know, kind of make his decision, I was like, bro, this is your decision. Now I made a move that was best for me. You got to look at it, you know, and see, is this the right fit for you? Do you really see yourself being comfortable here and, you know, and thriving, things like that? You know, but again, just throwing all the positivity that came from the program, you know, and all of it is real, you know, because I would never BS my guy. So, you know, I definitely think I had a little bit of influence, but, you know.
For sure. After that shot, he's like, yep, call him up.
Call him up. He was like, yep, call him up. How you think his game's gonna transition? He's like his build is crazy to see. He's very thin, but
how tall is he? He's like 7'1", huh?
7'1", yeah.
That shit's crazy.
You know, the way he moves is like a fucking. It don't make sense.
And but it's gonna be just fine. Like the weight that everybody was making fun of it, and like until you get on the court and play with him, like it's not that easy to just jump into his body and move him.
Yeah.
Like he's smart. He understands, you know, how to manipulate and, you know, get up and block shots and, you know, work to his strengths and advantages, you know, when in things like that. But man, he gonna thrive in that system. Like high low with Drew and with Chet at the free throw line and Drew down, and shooters are. They're gonna be nice this year again.
No, somebody said he was like the best white player since Larry Bird or some shit. Somebody did say that, bro. I was like, hey, I might believe it, bro. I saw him he got crazy length and he be shooting. He does a little bit of everything. So I mean, shit, if he's gonna be like the next Bird, goddamn, he got it. Man.
He's got skill for sure. So a lot of our questions that came from fans were, who did you grow up watching and who are you like most excited to play against? Because I imagine there's still some guys in the league that were people that you grew up watching that you looked up to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think the biggest one, you know, is LeBron James. You know, as a kid, you know, watching him all the time, he was it. And then, you know, when his movie came out, the More Than a Game, I must have watched that about 1,000 times. I'm telling you, for like a year straight, I put it on every night before I went to sleep. Like, so I think that was it for me. But then, you know, of course, you know, started when you get older, you know, guys, you know, or as I've gotten to like middle school, high school, you know, guys like Steph, Dame, you know, the way that they progressed and, you know, started to understand the game, you know, understand what they needed to do to be successful, you know, and then did it. And now, you know, are two of the best guards in the game. Chris Paul, you know, I think are the main ones that, you know, I've watched growing up and that, you know, I'm most excited to get on the court and, you know, hoop with.
Yeah, well, that's 100% gonna be your matchup. No, for sure, bro. I swear to God. I mean, yeah. I remember we played against Portland. They put Cole on Dame, and it was not good. Not good. We didn't have no big guards. So yeah, that's you're gonna get to see all them motherfuckers close up.
Why are you laughing, Terrence, when he said LeBron? Is it just because of our age? Our age is starting to show?
Yeah. Quick. I mean, it helps, bro. I'm not gonna talk like I feel older. I don't feel necessarily like the oldest guy, but having like Robin Lopez around helps because he's like he played with Shaq, so
that's crazy.
With Shaq, that's crazy. Like as long as I'm not that old yet, then it's cool. Like if I'm still playing 4 or 5 years after LeBron retires, then yeah, that's gonna be a hard pill for me to swallow, bro. I swear I just got drafted not too long ago. That shit is 10 years now. With shit, man. Here's another question I got. Okay, you were a stud in football, bro. Like you could have probably gone anywhere you wanted to in football. What came down to the decision to say, fuck it, I'm gonna go basketball?
Oh my God. Yo, it was the hardest week of my life. Literally, like no BS, the hardest week of my life.
I know it is.
We had just finished up football season. We were in basketball season, and I was like, bruh, that's my last time going to play this. Like,
yeah,
have that hit right with me at all. So I talked to my cousin, my big cousin. Before I went to go talk to my pops, 'cause my pops is who I hate about everything. I just wanted to hit him, just to get it off my mind real quick.
Yeah.
He just told me, man, you just got to have a straight up conversation and, break it down and, make the best decision. So me and my dad talked about it, for a couple of days straight, for a couple of hours a day, weighing the pros and cons. We wrote a list down and, what this would look like, what the pathway and this would look like. It really just came down to, that no BS, the NBA money get thrown around right now.
Facts. I'm not gonna lie, facts.
The quarterback spot's hot though. The quarterback spot's hot for money though.
It is, but it's just basketball. It's
guaranteed.
The route it's guaranteed. The route was a lot quicker. It was a lot more.
That's true.
I could have got there. I got full confidence in that and belief, but basketball was it was almost set in stone. After this, finish this high school out. I'm gonna be here. So,
what were the schools after you? What were the schools that were after you?
Georgia, Ohio State, Iowa State, Minnesota.
Hey, dog. I know you said that I know you said basketball money is guaranteed, but I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I watched a lot of your football tape, bro. It
was hard.
I mean, to me, I'm like, bro, you're mobile on your feet and you are a good decision maker. That's half the game, bro. Dak Prescott got he got paid. But hey, I know guys like that. But I mean, it's football too, so I mean, it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, I feel you, dog. When you're right there too, when you're right there at the doorstep on either or, I know you're gonna just be like, 2 years. Give me 2 years. I'm going 2 years, and I'm out. Yeah.
It was so hard, especially afterwards, and then the next year at Gonzaga, no football team there, no football field, and then football season.
Man.
Sick.
What was it? What was it tough to talk to those coaches and tell them that you're going basketball, or how do they take that? Because obviously they recruited you from early on.
They really all understood. They knew when they recruited me, and then when they hit me up, what basketball was and what that potentially could be. For a lot of them, I got recruited for both. I don't know if I would play both just because the overlap is crazy and like that. But they recruited me for both and knew that basketball was high up on the priority list. So it made it pretty easy.
Are you a Vikes fan? Are you a Vikings fan then?
Baltimore, and I'm heartbroken right now.
Oh man, that was a rough game last night. That was a rough one.
They lost? I do not keep up with football all the time.
It was a wild ass game. I'll tell you that. It was.
And who are they playing?
The Raiders, Las Vegas. It was the first game in Vegas.
Monday night.
It was crazy. It went to OT. It was wild.
Well, bro, you play Madden?
Oh yeah, I got it. I'm dead. Got it on right now.
Our guy, bro. We're going to have a Madden tournament in the future. We'll talk about it later. Okay, I'll talk to you about it.
We'll talk to you after this. But
yeah.
What now that you're at Orlando, what's your first feelings of getting with the team, getting with guys like Terrence, the vets, the younger guys, the coaches, the new coaching staff? I mean, it's basically a whole new thing going on down there.
Well, yeah, he's brand spanking new. He's probably
that's what I'm saying.
Member of the new group. Yeah.
How's that been?
It was good. The Charleston trip was good. The team trip that we took down there. Just to get to know everybody. We hoop, but a lot of it was just off the court, kicking it. Having a good time. And that was huge. And getting here now, playing with everybody. Actually getting to go up and down, and not everybody. T.Ross is still taking his vet day.
Oh, bro, still. Hey, bro, my back is all jacked. I just started to get my brand new back feeling good, so I'm just like, dog. I'm taking my time, man. Hey, wait till we get to training camp. You really gonna be like, oh, Ross on this vet shit. But no, just don't worry, bro. You're gonna have them days. You're gonna for sure have them days.
But not good though.
I'm taking them too, though.
As Terrence gave you any advice, have you guys been able to get any talks in?
Nice, motherfucker. It's been 3 fucking days.
Nothing too in depth, man. We really just been kicking.
Wait, hey, watch till the season start and shit get real. Hey, We just got it going it, bro. It's nothing we can tell. Yeah, it's like it's your first time. Ain't nothing you can tell him right now. We just gotta, let him go through it, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh shit, what the fuck going on?" And that's when I'm like, "Yeah, you need my help, huh?" Yeah, all right. Yeah, for sure. But no, you gotta go through it.
All right, this is the last question. Me and Terrence are both into conspiracy theories. Is that something that have you ever dove deep into any conspiracy theories? Because Terrence is definitely going to bring stuff up. He's going to bring stuff up to you all year. Every teammate that we've had on.
I don't.
Just wait. He's gonna get it
to him, but like they definitely like interest me, like in hearing them and everything like that. Like, but I wouldn't say that I can say that there's one that like I really like sat down and was like, all right, let me look some stuff up on this.
No, I mean, he sound like he open minded, but
that's good. That's definitely good.
That's half the battle.
That's definitely half the battle. But man, hey, we really appreciate this, man. It's good to chop it up with you. Good luck this season, and we'll definitely be in touch more, man. Appreciate this.
Yeah.
No doubt. I
appreciate you, dog.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the show, what a wonderful delight. Yeah, Patsy and T.Ross better chop up on the mic. Just sit back, have a laugh, catch a vibe, and enjoy the ride.